Hi, I'm the Bomb, and in this video I'll be guiding you through the third and final encounter in the Military Quarter of Naxxramas, 4 Horsemen. In this video I will discuss the marks and rotation, tanking, and special boss abilities. I will begin with marks. Each boss casts a mark, which is a resistance lowering debuff, on everyone within 45 yards every 12 seconds after the encounter has been going on for 24 seconds. These last for 25 seconds. It deals initial damage when a player is inflicted, and that damage grows as each stack increases. The resistance is specific to the boss's spells. No one should ever have more than 4 marks from one boss at them at one time. When the fight begins, the raid should be in the left corner with a tank and healer. This is Thane Corthaz. If your group is greatly geared, then switching bosses won't be needed. However, new guilds will need to use this strategy. Upon obtaining 3 marks, the tanks in the front, tanking Thane and Baron, should run towards each other and meet in the middle, and then taunt each other's bosses off each other, then proceed back to the corner they were in. Only tanks should be moving when switching bosses. The ideal time to use Bloodlust or Heroism is on Thane. When one boss dies, everyone should proceed to the opposite corner and kill the next boss. If your group is not very geared, then have the off-tank stand where the bosses were before being engaged, and be ready to pick the boss up one last time until the marks of the raid wear off so they can finish him. One last thing about the assignments in the front. The tank on the right, tanking Baron Rivendare at first, should always have a healer with him. Rotation for this fight is key. In the 10-man encounter, there should be 2 people in the back of the room tanking each boss. If one boss does not have someone within 45 yards, it will cast an AoE on the raid and wipe you. The common arrangement is a Paladin or Death Knight to tank one of the bosses, then have a healer on the other boss. When both players have received 3 marks from their particular boss, someone from that duo will call out to switch bosses, at which point both run to the opposite side and obtain immediate aggro just because they're close. No damage is required. When close enough, the healer should throw a heal over time on the opposite player. On 25 man, there should be 4 people in the back, consisting of a tank and healer combo. When they get 3 marks and someone yells out to switch, both players from each boss will rotate to the opposite boss, with their designated tank. Baron's mark reduces your shadow resistance. He also casts a spell every 15 seconds on the primary aggro target that deals 5,000 damage on normal and 12,000 on heroic. Thane's mark reduces your fire resistance. He also casts a spell every 15 seconds that deals 47,000 damage to everyone within him on 25 men, but this damage is split up between everyone. On 10 men, the damage is 13,000. Blemew's mark also reduces your shadow resistance. She casts a Shadow Bolt on the closest player, dealing 8,400 to 9,100 damage on heroic, and 2,300 to 2,600 on regular. She also spawns a black void zone which no one should stand in because it will kill you within seconds. Finally, Zeliek's mark reduces your holy resistance, which doesn't exist. But he casts holy spells, one of which deals 9,000 damage to 10,000 damage on heroic, and 2,300 to 2,600 on regular. He also casts a lightning spell every 15 seconds, which can turn into a chain lightning if people are close enough. The damage inflicted increases by 50% every person it hits, so melee should be very careful on this boss. Once the 2 bosses in the front are dead, the raid should split up between the 2 bosses in the back. The people that were assigned to tank the bosses should continue calling out their own switches. However, the raid is now in charge of its own marks. Upon receiving 3 or 4 marks, it is your own responsibility to move to the opposite boss. At this time, I'd like to thank you for watching and wish you luck on your encounter. If you have any questions regarding this boss or any other, feel free to ask, unless I have not posted a video for it yet. If you'd like to add anything to this video, feel free to post a comment below or leave a video response. Thanks, and see you next time.